In this video we're going to talk about whitetail eye settings. I like to use the Eye Right Mini Pro from SimRite. You can get this here from Research. Here it'll show you our suggested angles so we don't have to look that up. If we look at a whitetail deer here, it's 33 to 38 degrees and a 0 to 10 cant angle. And here on the back it shows you kind of how to do that, but I'll show you here in this video. Basically what we'll do, we'll stick the Eye Right tool in here and we'll have our angle set on the Mini Pro, and we'll just line it up on the top of the nose based on the graph and line it up to get the right angle. Now they come with two bits. The one has a sander bit here. If it's just a little bit, we can sand it to get the right angle, and this one here, it gives you the flat. You can press your clay in at the angle that you need. That's typically what I use. I usually take a spade bit the same size as my eye, and I'll drill just a little bit past, and I'll fill the hole in with some clay and make sure I get the angle right after that. And we will fill where we drilled it out a little bit with clay. Make sure we're not too deep or putting too much clay in where we're pulling it out too much and giving us a bug eye look. But we'll just take that Eye Right tool in the clay and try to match the angle up here. You just want a dark line there in the center. You just line it up on the center of the head going up through. We just want to line this angle up. If we have to adjust the clay, we just push our little eye tool the angle we need it to be. My camera angle's off a little bit here. Let me move my camera and I'll show you the angle lining up here. As you can see, it pretty much at the 35-degree angle that we're looking for, that forward angle. Now that we have the forward angle, we will figure the downward angle. We'll line it up for like a 9-degree angle. You can see I'm down a little bit more than I need to. We'll just take it and press that clay flatten up. And then we'll come back here and we'll check our angle, and we can see it's pretty much right at the angle we're looking for. We're then going to pull this Eye Right tool out of here, and that'll give us the angle we're looking for our eye set. We'll repeat this on the other side then. Same thing here. We'll put the clay in the side, we'll put the Eye Right tool in, and we'll adjust it until we get the angles that we like to see. We're going to do a 35 forward angle and a 9-degree downward angle. Now we are ready to set this eye. Now we'll replace our eye here. As you can see, I painted the pupil white. I just put a little white paint in some latex so that I can mark it for this video here. What we want to make sure is the pupil is level with the ground. I have my form set where it's going to be on the wall, so this is pretty level here. We'll start putting some clay on the bottom of the eyelid here. We're going to want to make sure that the lowest point of this clay here on the bottom of the eyelid is in the back third of the eye, right at the back third of the pupil here. And we're not going to want much clay here in the front corner of the glass where we tuck our front of our skin in there. And we'll put a little more clay here in the front of this eye, and then we'll be about ready for the top of the eye. A couple things to keep in mind too. The back of the eye is pretty much going to be lined up with the level of the pupil, so it's gonna, you want that pretty close, and the front of your eye is going to be just below the pupil. So we'll get this top of the eye in, then the highest point here on the top of the eye will be in the front third of the eye. Once we get our clay work close to where we want, we're going to take a little tool and take a little bit of the clay that's where we're going to tuck our skin at. We're just going to take that clay out. And once we get that, we're going to add a little bit of clay on the top so we have our eyelid. When I pre-fit this skin, I kind of look at the eye shape, eyelid shape here. This one had a little bigger eyelids, so I'll leave the bigger eyelids here. So when I tuck it in, it'll be ready to go. And here we're pretty well ready to put the skin on and get this eye set. Now our clay doesn't have to be perfect because we will still be able to make some adjustments through the skin here. That's all for this chapter. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please hit the subscribe button. Thank you.